Alex Ariza here, Mike with Fight Hype reporting. Alex, I'm gonna get straight to the nuts and bolts, man. You exploded on Bob Arum not too long ago with Ben. Any backlash, anything come back from Bob whatsoever?
Honestly, man, I'm not really focused on any of that kind of stuff right now. I'm just focused on getting my fighter ready for this fight, and whatever I had to say then, I said it. And for me, I'm just moving on, just getting my guy ready.
Great. All right, now that we're past that, Amir Khan, you whispered over to me you think it'll be a 6-round knockout. Is that realistic, given that Lamont's his hardest competition thus far?
I think it's always good to think about something like that. That's what he wants, that's what he's looking for. That's what he thinks he needs. Amir. So if that's his motivation, is to knock out somebody that's never been knocked out before. Whatever motivates him, you have to support it and you run with it.
Great. All right, Freddie mentioned that he'd like to see in Amir's first fight at welterweight, he'd love to see him go to Victor Ortiz first, since they had a little background in the amateurs. What do you think about that?
I think, any fight that they pick, I'm not really into picking fighters for this guy or that guy or any of that, but, we're making the adjustment as far as getting him up in weight. We've been moving him up the last couple of fights, training at heavier weights every camp. So, the transition ought to be smooth, and he's holding his speed, and, always the concern is the power coming up at that, but we look good, and so whoever they choose, I think he's ready for sure.
Great. Who do you think Amir gets first, or I'm sorry, who fights Floyd first, Manny or Amir? Amir gets him first. Why?
I just think that's probably an easier fight. They're both with the same promoter, just realistically, I just think that's a fight that they're both going to probably be able to get faster.
Great. How high in weight do you think Amir can go?
It's a good question. He's only 20. He'll be 25 on Thursday, so we're making this move, this transition really smoothly into the 147-pound division. So let's just see. Maybe 3 more years, and he'll be able to go up to 54.
Great. I asked Amir not too long ago about Robert Guerrero. He's been making some headlines in the media lately, calling Amir out and all a bunch of other nonsense. What do you think about that?
I think, it's unfortunately, for guys that don't get a lot of action and, still fighting in auditoriums and ballrooms, they gotta get their names out there, and unfortunately, that's the way that they have to get out there to try to get recognized and to hopefully get a fight. But it's not realistic, he's not really selling very many tickets, and he doesn't have a big following, and he hasn't really beat anybody, so, he's doing what he has to do to try to, get some attention. That's what it takes.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Alex Ariza, Mike Bryan here with Fight Hype. Appreciate you.